Hi guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures. And as you can see, today we're doing something a little bit different, because today we are not on a bike, we're obviously in a kayak. And that's because today we're going to be doing, well, a bit of training really, because I have a plan to kayak around the Isle of Wight, but we need to get a bit of training in. So today we're going to do a little overnighter to Hurst Castle. Now we're starting at Bournemouth Pier, as you can see just to my left. Now we're going to go all the way to Hurst Castle, the Lighthouse. We've walked this before, we've cycled it before, and yeah, we're just going to kayak there, and we're going to camp on the beach somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. We'll just figure that out as we go along, and then in the morning we're going to come back through Christchurch and nicely along the river to finish. So let's get underway on this little kayak adventure. Let's go. Right guys, I'm just coming through Boscombe, like literally only done like a mile. I'm having a bit of an issue with my skeg. I think it's all clogged up with sand. Sand just gets everywhere and it won't drop down, which is making it all a bit fun, to be honest. So I need to just pop over to shore and sort that out. It's actually pretty choppy today, which is a lot of fun because I actually get to play in the waves. Right, let's go and sort this skeg out and get back in. Right, that's sorted. Now the fun part of trying to get in the waves. Probably a little bit on the wavy side for not having a spray deck today, but I just don't have one at the moment, so this is going to have to do lots of bilging today. Right guys, so I am just coming around Hengistbury Head right now, as you can see. So I think that means we've done around 6 or 7 miles. It's actually been just like really fun. Like, it's quite choppy, lots of waves to sort of play around on, and surprisingly I thought by now my arms would actually be like tired a bit, because you know I'm always on a bike and using my legs and not my arms, but apparently my arms are fine. I don't really feel tired at all. So yeah, nice. We've done about 6-7 miles, I guess. As we come around Hengistbury Head is the sort of estuary that goes into Christchurch, which is where we will be going, but not until probably tomorrow morning. Yeah, so we're going to crack on around there. And last time I went around there in a kayak, it was quite hard work and quite scary because it was, wow, wavy. But that was on an inflatable. This, we are now on a bit more of a rigid kayak. So let's go and have some fun, and let's keep going. 6-7 miles done. Currently at Hengistbury Head. Let the kayaking continue. since it's a little bit calmer around this side, it's definitely time for some seafood. Today we got some jelly babies. Ah, what a life! So most of the day so far today, I've definitely had the wind more in my favour than not. It's sort of going that way, so it's kind of helping me. So on the way back, it might be a lot harder. Right now, my arms are just sort of starting to feel it a little bit, but not too bad. Not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. It must be like the kayak equivalent of a hill, of going down a hill to be precise, because I can just do this and I'm going in the rough direction I need to go. Have another jelly baby. Row 2, row 3, row 4. Jelly baby for Josh. Row 2, row 3, row 4. Another jelly baby for Josh. Uh-oh, I crashed. Hello, minion. Right guys, so I am currently at a place called Barton on Sea. I've done about 12 miles. Feeling actually okay, feeling good actually. This is the point here where you can just about see the lighthouse. You won't be able to see it on camera, and it's also just gone very cloudy and grey and miserable. It's still warm and everything, but yeah, some sort of rain clouds up there, so hopefully they will pass pretty soon. Now, I'm in two minds, because from here to the lighthouse isn't really that far, but it might take, I don't know, another 3 hours maybe, 2 to 3 hours possibly. And then I need to get back to at least about here for somewhere to camp. So I'm probably, what I'm thinking I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to camp here and then get to the lighthouse in the morning, and then do the return leg in the morning, really early. Nice. I'm going to sort of sit here a bit, chill out a little bit, and then make up my mind on that though. But yeah, super fun, super nice, lots of fun waves to play around in. I'm going to sit here, hopefully it's not going to rain. We'll figure out if I'm going to camp here or not. Right guys, so I ended up deciding that I am definitely going to actually camp here. The sun is just like, the sky is absolutely beautiful right now, and yeah, it's just very peaceful. The wind's died down, the big cloud is sort of passing us, and the sky is starting to get a little bit nicer again. So yeah, I'm gonna camp here, just gonna bivvy. We got the bivvy, cheap Amazon sleeping bag. We're either just gonna lay here listening to the sea, or we might go up there a little bit more. I'm not sure yet. Still got a couple of hours until it actually gets dark, but I have made one hell of an error. When I was packing for this trip, I packed this bag with food and like a few spare bits of clothes and stuff, and I put like my chocolate bars and everything in there and everything like that. They could just go in there the day before. But everything that was in the fridge, my Ginsters, I forgot to put in the bag this morning when I left. So now I have about 4 chocolate bars, and that's it for this whole trip. So The rest of this trip might be a hungry one, although I think there might be like a cafe there. Cafe sort of near Hurst, Lighthouse, Castle, possibly. Not sure if it's going to be open by the time when I get there in the morning, because I'm going to leave super early. But silver lining is I may have no official dinner, but while I was waiting and I was having a little look around, I did manage to find a few little blackberries. Now there isn't many, but beggars can't be choosers. That was sour. So that is what my dinner is going to be tonight. Blackberries from the bush. And now that the clouds are clearing, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's starting to open up. You can start to see the Isle of Wight. I can actually see the lighthouse that we're going to just in the distance about there. You probably can't see it, but very close to the lighthouse. Right, I guess I will see you as always bright and early in the morning to continue the little kayaking adventure. Oh, this is an absolutely beautiful camp spot. I mean, just look at this. That is my view for the night. And the temperature is perfect. It's only going to be about 17, 18 tonight. So absolutely spot on. Right, as always, I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Good morning guys, good morning. What a beautiful night that was. So peaceful, nice and warm. The sea is looking pretty calm right now. Now it's just before 5 AM, sunrise is about 10 past 5, so I reckon while it's still pretty light, we should get going, so we can see the sunrise while we're actually in the kayak. I think that would be a good start to the day. But first we've got to have a bit of food, our breakfast, a ration. So we're just going to have a quick chocolate bar, rations. Right, get packed up and let's get underway. Oh man, what an absolutely beautiful way to start the morning. Getting up super early to kayak is absolutely so nice, especially on a day like this. The sun is just rising there. Oh, it's so good. The water is all warm. Oh damn, it's just nice. Now I'm probably like a few miles away from the lighthouse. I can literally see it. I doubt you can, but it's just over there. Look at that sunrise. Wow, so nice. Sunrise there, Isle of Wight there. So another reason why I need to do this trip is because, well, this is going to be part of the Isle of Wight trip. I don't drive, so I have to literally kayak this kayak to where I want to kayak it. So the plan would be to kayak probably from Christchurch or Iford River, somewhere like the River Stour, Christchurch, all the way down along this route and then across to Isle of Wight. Now I don't know which way I want to go around the Isle of Wight. I guess it'll be weather dependent and everything, but comment down below, which way should I go around it? I kind of want to go clockwise, but I'm not sure. Right, let's keep enjoying this sun. We've got a few miles until we get to this lighthouse. Let's go! So we are now so close to the lighthouse, to Hurst Castle. Probably not even a mile. I can literally see it. We're sort of coming around like the path, but I'm kind of having to work for it because I think the tide is going in the opposite direction. Either that, or it's just my arms are weak and tired. Possibly a bit of both. But I think it's going in the other direction. So hopefully, when we make the turnaround, we should actually have the tide in our favour. Oh, we're so close! I can see it! Well guys, we have made it to Hurst Lighthouse. Yes, that was a real brutal section when I was coming around. Oh, that was pushing against me. So we're definitely gonna hope, well, at least at that section we're gonna have like a tail tide. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, so that section this morning was pretty tough going. Definitely had the tide not in my favor. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. So hopefully on the way back we will. But look at that cool lighthouse and the ruined castle. We're still very low on food. We've got 3 of these. One now, one possibly just before we get to Christchurch, and then one at Christchurch. That's the ration. And then we are back. I've done about 7 miles this morning. It's taken about 2.5 hours, I think. I don't know if that's good, but yeah, pretty tired and hungry. This is also where I think when I do the Isle of Wight trip, I will come and then do the crossing here, because I'm pretty sure this is like the closest crossing section. Right, I'm gonna have something to eat and then we're gonna crack on to get back. We've still got probably a good 20 miles to do today. So big day with no food. Let's go. making very, very good progress. I'm just coming up to that Hengistbury Head, that part again, Muddyford, which means we're gonna go towards Christchurch and then onto the River Stour. So there's only one potentially hard bit. It depends what the tide's doing. Right now, or at least from the Lighthouse, I've definitely had the tide, slight headwind, but the tide is beating the headwind for sure. So depending on what the tide's doing when I go in to the river, to Christchurch, that could be the last of a hard bit, and then a nice easy finish along the river, which should be nice. So not long to go of this Lighthouse trip. It's so good. My arms, I'm actually really surprised that my arms aren't hurting. It's been a long time since I've done like a long distance kayak trip, or any sort of remote distance, a good couple years really. So yeah, pretty happy with that. The only thing I will say is every now and again I just feel like I just want to stand up a little bit, and then I remember I'm not on a bike. Let's hope the tide is in our favour as we go through Muddyford. Let's go! Wow guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we have basically made it. We have made it right now is the finish line. Oh, I've never wanted to see Highwood Bridge so much. It's hot now and I'm very hungry. But what a trip. Apart from leaving my lunch at home, I had the best of luck really. Yesterday we had a tailwind, today we had the tide in our favour, even all the way through Christchurch. Perfect way to end this amazing little kayaking trip. If you enjoyed this video guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and until next time, keep smiling, enjoy the adventure, peace. Right, find somewhere to get out and have a chocolate bar.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve